A solitary cabin is enshrouded in a mysterious mist, its sole light source casting eerie, dancing shadows that ignite a sense of foreboding. As the wind howls a mournful dirge, the dense trees seem to whisper secrets, enhancing the atmosphere of profound unease. Whispers and rustling sounds echo through the woods, amplifying the vulnerability of the remote setting. Inside the secluded cabin, Sarah, a young woman haunted by recent trauma, urgently packs her bag under the dim, flickering light of an oil lamp. Her anxious gaze darts towards the window, as if anticipating an ominous presence lurking in the darkness beyond. The flickering oil lamp casts eerie shadows, heightening the sense of unease and foreshadowing impending danger. In the dead of night, a deafening crash jolts Sarah awake, plunging her into sheer terror. Heart pounding, she clutches a rusty knife, the cold metal a stark comfort against her trembling hand. The flashback unveils the chilling source of her deepest fears. In the dimly lit cabin, each creak of the stairs echoes Sarah, growing unease as she descends into chaos. The overturned furniture and scattered belongings hint at a violent struggle, painting a vivid picture of prior turmoil. A fleeting shadow flickers in the periphery, igniting a primal fear as Sarah senses an unseen presence lurking nearby. In the dimly lit cabin, Sarah stands firm, a glint of steel illuminating her resolve as she confronts the encroaching darkness. A chilling whisper echoes through the room. "You can't escape." In a fleeting moment, the shadow flickers ominously before dissolving into the abyss, leaving Sarah alone in the chilling silence. In the stillness of the night, Sarah completes her packing, unaware of the terror that lurks just beyond the cabin door. A faint, scratching sound pierces the silence, instantly transforming the cozy cabin into a scene of mounting dread. Frozen in place, Sarah's eyes widen in terror as the scratching intensifies, signaling the arrival of an unknown horror. In the dead of night, Sarah cautiously advances toward the ominous cabin door, a knife clutched tightly in her trembling hand. Peering through the peephole, she is met with an unsettling void, amplifying the growing dread. The scratching ceases, plunging the cabin into an unnerving silence. As Sarah slowly opens the door, a classic horror trope, an empty porch at night, the silent prelude to an encroaching dread as Sarah steps into the darkness. The woods loom, their ancient boughs seeming to tighten around Sarah, amplifying her solitude. A sudden, sharp snap shatters the silence, its echo resonating with impending doom behind Sarah. Sarah frantically bursts back into the cabin, slamming the door shut against an unseen terror. With trembling hands, she hastily barricades the door with a chair, a desperate attempt to fortify her fragile sanctuary. Each ragged breath echoes in the confined space, betraying the raw panic threatening to consume her. In the dimly lit cabin, Sarah's world tilts on its axis as bizarre symbols emerge on the walls, whispering secrets she can't quite grasp. Drawn in by an unseen force, Sarah reaches out, her fingers trembling as she traces the contours of a mysterious symbol. In a chilling whisper from the shadows, a disembodied voice beckons Sarah to join us, pulling her deeper into the unknown. Inside the secluded cabin, Sarah struggles to silence the haunting voice, while the ancient symbols begin to glow with an eerie light. A chilling cold invades the room, each breath frosting the air, as Sarah confronts the growing supernatural presence. Fleeting glimpses of indistinct figures lurking in the shadows, their forms wavering, hint at the encroaching supernatural. The line between reality and illusion blurs, as the supernatural presence intensifies, threatening to consume Sarah's sanity. In the dead of night, Sarah stands silhouetted against the gloom, her hands stained with earth and despair, as she stands over a freshly dug grave. Her raw, bleeding hands clawed desperately at the loose earth, each handful a testament to her tormented resolve. The air grows heavy, saturated with the cloying scent of decay, as the grave yields its ghastly secret. In a moment of sheer horror, a decaying hand erupts from the soil, reaching with skeletal fingers towards Sarah, a harbinger of the nightmare to come. The scene dissolves into a nightmarish hallucination, reality warping around Sarah, as the terror escalates beyond the boundaries of the grave. Sarah awakens from a terrifying hallucination, gasping, as the reality of her name materializing from moving symbols dawns on her. The symbols around her shift ominously, coalescing into words that chillingly spell out her name. The ominously hints that this personalizes the threat and increases the stakes. In the dead of night, an ominous scratching intensifies, signaling an unseen terror clawing at the cabin door. The scent of pine mingles with the palpable stench of fear, as Sarah realizes escape is her only option. Clutching her mysterious bag, Sarah abandons her defensive posture, transforming terror into a desperate surge for survival. Her boots pound against the wooden floorboards, each step a desperate beat in the symphony of her escape. In the dead of night, Sarah crashes through a window, plunging into the unforgiving embrace of the woods. Blinded by fear, she stumbles through the woods, each step a desperate plea for escape, as the trees claw at her. Footsteps echo behind her, an ominous symphony of pursuit that tightens the noose of dread around her heart. In the heart of the night, Sarah's desperate stumble echoes through the silent woods, her every breath a testament to mounting terror. With a haunting glance back, Sarah's blood freezes as shadowy figures materialize from the ominous cabin, their purpose chillingly clear. Her scream shatters the stillness, a raw, desperate cry that rips through the night, signaling the stark reality of her pursuers' relentless advance. Fueled by sheer terror, Sarah sprints into the darkness, her every stride a desperate attempt to outrun the looming shadows that now take shape behind her. Lost and breathless, Sarah bursts into a moonlit clearing, a distant road shimmering like a beacon of hope. Just as salvation seems within reach, sinister figures emerge, shattering her dreams and plunging her back into despair. The promise of freedom is cruelly snatched away, leaving Sarah trapped in a nightmare. In the dead of night, Sarah finds herself encircled by grotesque, decaying figures, no longer mere shadows but nightmarish beings. With grotesque hands reaching out, the decaying figures close in on Sarah, their touch promising a horrifying end. As the decaying figures converge, Sarah braces for the inevitable, her eyes tightly shut in a moment of stark terror. In a chilling culmination, Sarah prepares to face the end, her final moment suspended between terror and resignation. In the dead of night, Sarah jolts awake in the cabin, a cold sweat painting her brow, as fragments of a nightmare still cling to her senses. A wave of relief washes over Sarah as she whispers, "It was all a nightmare." Casting aside the covers, Sarah rises from the bed, determined to shake off the lingering shadows of her dream. In the dead of night, a sinister smile creeps across Sarah's face, hinting at unspeakable secrets lurking within. Her eyes transform into pools of darkness, a chilling revelation that unsettles the soul. Sarah whispers a chilling invitation, "We're waiting for you."